bird flu case numbers continue to rise. A mutation in Louisiana sparks pandemic fears. And a worrisome case in British Columbia highlights severe risks. The Treasury imposes sanctions over election interference. Extreme weather threatens millions across the U.S. And a major hack raises concerns about cybersecurity. Welcome to Preppers News from Preppers Paradigm. Today is January 2nd, 2025. And we're bringing you the latest global developments that preppers need to know. This week's top story focuses on the increasing risk of a bird flu pandemic, with health experts warning that it could pose challenges far greater than COVID-19. We'll also cover election interference from Iran and Russia, severe weather conditions across the U.S., and a major Treasury Department hack tied to China. As always, I use a computer-generated voice due to an injury that makes my speech difficult to understand. But rest assured, the information is real and thoroughly researched. The rise in human H5N1 bird flu cases continues to alarm health experts worldwide. In Louisiana, scientists have identified a mutation in the virus that could increase its transmissibility between humans, a development some are calling a game changer. This mutation underscores the virus's adaptability, raising concerns about its potential to spark a global pandemic. Meanwhile, a worrisome case in British Columbia has brought renewed attention to the virus's severe health risks. The patient experienced life-threatening complications, which experts believe could become more common if the virus spreads more widely among humans. Health authorities describe this case as a stark reminder of what could happen if the virus continues to evolve. Experts caution that if bird flu becomes a pandemic, it may present challenges far greater than those faced during COVID-19. Unlike COVID-19, where vaccines and treatments were rapidly developed, H5N1 is far more difficult to combat. Antiviral medications have shown limited effectiveness, and the virus's high mutation rate complicates vaccine development. That said, some experts urge against panic. While the mutation in Louisiana is concerning, there is no evidence yet of sustained human-to-human transmission. Ongoing monitoring and containment measures are in place worldwide, and many scenarios for the virus's evolution remain hypothetical. For preppers, these developments are a reminder to stay informed and take proactive steps. Monitoring updates from reputable sources, enhancing hygiene practices, and building a stockpile of essential supplies like masks, gloves, and non-perishable foods are crucial strategies. The potential for bird flu to escalate into a global health crisis underscores the importance of readiness while maintaining a balanced perspective to avoid unnecessary anxiety. In a significant move, the U.S. Treasury Department has imposed sanctions on entities in Iran and Russia for attempting to interfere in the 2024 U.S. elections. These sanctions target individuals and organizations linked to disinformation campaigns and other efforts designed to undermine public trust in the democratic process. By freezing assets and cutting financial access, the Treasury aims to hold these actors accountable and deter future interference. This announcement comes amidst ongoing concerns about the vulnerability of electoral systems and the growing use of digital platforms to spread false information. Election interference not only threatens the integrity of democratic institutions, but also contributes to societal tensions and mistrust. The actions taken by the Treasury mark an important step in countering such threats, but they also highlight the persistent risks posed by foreign actors leveraging modern technology to disrupt national stability. For preppers, this development underscores the importance of understanding the broader implications of geopolitical events. Misinformation and cyber attacks can extend beyond elections to disrupt critical infrastructure, such as energy grids or financial systems, highlighting the need for continuous preparedness. January is expected to bring a wave of extreme weather across the United States, with meteorologists warning of severe cold and storm patterns that could pose significant risks. Heavy snowfall, ice storms, and plunging temperatures are expected to affect large portions of the country, creating challenges for both urban and rural communities. These harsh conditions have already disrupted travel in some areas, with icy roads and flight cancellations stranding travelers across major hubs. For vulnerable populations, including the elderly and those without adequate heating, the risks are even greater. Power outages remain a serious concern, as strong winds and freezing rain can damage infrastructure, leaving thousands without electricity in dangerously low temperatures. For preppers, This extreme weather serves as a critical reminder to take steps to ensure safety and resilience during winter storms. Preparing for power loss by securing alternative heat sources, such as propane heaters or wood stoves, can provide warmth in an emergency. Stocking up on essential supplies, including food, water, and batteries, is also vital to weathering prolonged outages or being unable to leave home during a storm. Additionally, keeping transportation plans flexible and having emergency kits ready in vehicles can help manage disruptions caused by treacherous road conditions. In another concerning development, the U.S. Treasury Department was the target of a sophisticated cyber attack attributed to Chinese hackers. This breach, which gained access to sensitive financial systems, is one of the most significant cybersecurity incidents affecting federal infrastructure in recent years. While the full scope of the hack is still being assessed, initial reports suggest that some critical data may have been compromised, raising concerns about potential long-term consequences. The attack highlights vulnerabilities in the nation's digital infrastructure, particularly in systems critical to the economy. Treasury officials have stated that measures are being taken to address the breach and strengthen defenses, but cybersecurity experts warn that this incident underscores how susceptible even the most secure systems can be to advanced threats. For preppers, this serves as a wake-up call about the interconnected nature of modern systems and how digital disruptions can have tangible real-world effects. The potential fallout from such a breach could extend beyond government systems, impacting financial markets, personal banking, and even the stability of critical infrastructure. This week's developments highlight the pressing need for vigilance and adaptability in an increasingly uncertain world. The rising threat of a bird flu pandemic underscores the importance of health preparedness, while the U.S. Treasury sanctions and cybersecurity breach reveal vulnerabilities in systems we rely on daily. Adding to these challenges, January's extreme weather serves as a stark reminder of how quickly nature can test our resilience. For preppers, these stories emphasize the interconnected risks that can arise from health crises, geopolitical tensions, and infrastructure failures. Staying informed, securing essential supplies, and strengthening personal resilience are crucial steps to navigate these complex and evolving threats. As we move into 2025, the importance of proactive preparedness has never been more evident. What are your thoughts on this week's news? Which of these stories concerned you the most, and how are you preparing? Share your insights in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for weekly updates. Thanks for watching Preppers News from Preppers Paradigm. Stay informed, stay prepared, and we'll see you next week.